Welcome back to Tomcat TV, and today I will be watching Prey from 2022. It looks like this one just came out. I was going to watch In the Army Now this week because that was suggested or asked for by my patron Raimundo, but I know this is really new, Prey, and it seems like it's popular, and so I figured I'd go ahead and watch this one just so I could, like, you know, maybe capitalize on how new it is. So I appreciate all y'all for watching. Raimundo, I will get to In the Army Now with Pauly Shore next week. I apologize for taking so long. That being said, I'm excited to go ahead and check this out because it's definitely kind of a new sort of setup, because like it says right here, it's set 300 years ago. And also I see there's a Comanche dub, and then there is, I guess, an English dub. I'm gonna watch the English dub because, frankly, subtitles at 2:50 or 12:50, almost 1 o'clock in the AM, is not something I'm really ready to do, even with my sponsor, Dubby, which is really good. Here, actually, let me go ahead and close this so you guys can see it. So I got a dope looking cup for Dubby. I really enjoy Dubby, honestly. I'm not even kidding, not even just as like just a sponsor. They're just really good. You should definitely check them out. If you go click the link in the description or even on the description of my channel, actually, and you can go click on that, order whatever you want, and use my code TOMCAT at checkout for 10% off. So that could be really cool. The flavor I'm drinking right now is Passion Joy Tea. It's actually really good. It's not too much and it's not too little. It's just really kind of that perfect sort of blend. I've tried a few of them. I think my favorite is the Dub Sludge, which is like a green apple sort of flavor. That being said, I'm gonna go ahead and stop wasting too much time on this and hopefully not annoying people about not getting the reaction, but definitely go check them out. Anyways, you can tell I've been drinking that because I'm really excited. So let's go ahead and let's get started on Prey. Oh, sweet. I didn't even think about the cinematography in this. I'm really excited, actually, because I love this kind of direction. I like the kind of tone of the film, if that makes sense. The kind of the blues to it, you know? Because I did enjoy the first Predator. Actually, funny enough, I chose the wrong time to watch it. It was super late at night and I had a long day, and I actually fell asleep for part of it. I woke up just long enough I fell asleep before he pulled the spine and skull out of the guy. Unfortunately, I missed that, which I did look up later and see that, and it was sweet. Yeah, and Predators was okay. I enjoyed Alien vs. Predator because I feel like it was fairly silly, but it also knew that it was at least somewhat aware of itself. Okay. Hear me out. So an X versus a Predator. I'm not so certain. But if it's 300 years ago, maybe. I mean, I'm sure the Predators are still pretty advanced. I just don't know what kind of weapons they'll have. Okay, I'm just saying, like, a hatchet or an axe or whatever against a freaking elk or a deer. That's not how that works. I do like this scene, though. Like hearing her breath, I think that's really cool. I remember how as a kid I would be like to my dog, just like excited to have him lick my face, because it felt like I was like, oh, it's my dog, he loves me, he's gonna lick my face. Now as an adult, I'm like, yeah, hey, don't lift my face, dog. I know where that tongue goes. Dang, that's kind of neat.
It's time. I'm ready for my katamir.
You really think you're ready? You want to hunt something that's hunting you.
Is that an actual ritual? I have no idea, no freaking clue. Oh, 1719. I got a certain specific date wrong the other day. I said 1876 for the Emancipation Proclamation, even though it's 1863, because I was like confusing like Declaration of Independence Day, you know, those dates for some reason.
You didn't put our stutzi on.
Anyone in the comments speak Comanche? I'm just curious who the Comanche dub is for. It's kind of cool, but just curious.
Didn't think we had time for a nap.
I'm assuming that the Comanches probably would have been pretty heavily patriarchal, right? I mean, I don't know. Let me know at the time. I don't know if anybody knows. I don't know a whole lot of like Native American history or like necessarily the cultures of a lot of the tribes or whatever. But I just know that there weren't very many cultures that were like, I guess, matriarchal.
You gotta find him.
But a lion? You say a lion? Where are they? It's the U.S., right? Something took Pooey?
We won't be gone long enough for me to cook.
There you go.
She should stay.
Slam. Boom. So who grabbed Pooey? Did he say lion? I don't know. Maybe I just read it wrong. Oh, was it a mountain lion? Even though the snake is like really bad CG. That's like really bad. I would be honestly kind of curious because I know a lot of the medicine for like the more, I guess, technically civilized societies out there at the time were just like, hey, put a leech on them, you know? I'd be curious how the medical practices of Native American tribes were any better. Because I'd imagine that, especially if they're using a lot of herbs and stuff like that, that's probably better for fighting infections than a lot of what the medicine was at the time for
So much could
like
kill him.
the English. Did he just skin it and leave it there? My grandpa, he has a rattlesnake rattle. I think he might have. I remember being told, I feel like as a kid, that he cut it off himself, but I don't know. It could have been that I was a kid and I thought like my grandpa was larger than life, obviously.
Then I'll lead the cat to you. Wait. It's time, Naru. You're cut down, Mia. You tell that thing. This is as far as you go. No more. This is it.
Somebody's peeing. Peeing blood. That's never good.
He and I will find the lion and kill him.
Bruh. Oh, it totally is a cat. I like that. Pretty sure with mountain lions, they're not usually that aggressive unless there's like been a dry year with not many like prey for it to hunt. It's just a little too dangerous for it to do that. And unless it's rabid, I guess. If it's rabid, maybe that could be a thing. Oh, geez, nice. Ooh, she hit her head, didn't she? That is never fun. But she killed it, I'm pretty sure.
What about the lion?
Oh, they went after it.
Oh, really? They made it away?
No, you need to rest.
I thought she got it, honestly.
Drink this.
Although I don't know if that one dude would tell her she got it. He'd probably say, yeah, I gotta go fix what you've broke. No, he got it? Nice. You know, and what's interesting too is I am kind of curious that even if it isn't something towards like so heavily patriarchal to where as far as the society goes and how they deal with women, my question is, how tolerant would they be of her trying to do what they might consider be the man's job? You know what I'm saying? I'd be curious because I know there's a lot of societies throughout history that if a woman did try to step out of her place for that time, that her place in that society, that there was a lot of negative repercussions. So I'd be curious, like, as far as historically, what the repercussions would be for something like that in, like, a Comanche tribe. Or if it's something to where it's even, like, really that frowned upon. Or if it's just that most of the women in the time weren't really interested in that type of position. Because that also did happen as well. So I don't know. I just have a lot of thoughts about the historical context of these things. I don't really know, so I'm gonna try to keep a lot of this in here too, because I'm just like, if anyone knows, I'd like to know.
You tried it. You just... You couldn't bring it home.
Everybody screws up. She just didn't. She should have stood her ground a little better. She kind of let the fear of the bobcat or the mountain lion, that is. She let it kind of, not a bobcat, definitely not bob. They're significantly smaller, but the mountain lion dictate how she was to how she defended herself. Like, honestly, the fact that she could stand a chance against the predator, I call into question that whole concept, but I still like the concept though of, like, you know, 300 years ago, some Native Americans going up against a predator. I think it's cool, honestly. Ooh. Was it wounded? How did it get wounded? I wonder what got it. That's it, yeah, the predator's like looking for a worthy prey, I guess. And if a dog can get the predator, I mean, I guess maybe she does stand a chance. If a wolf can hurt him, then I mean, oh, bro. No way. Just gutted him. You gotta be careful just like throwing axes at them, like all willy-nilly. You could damage all the good meat. You can hit the wrong part that have their like bowels spill into the meat and like taint it. I feel like that's not really the best option. I mean, it's cool. Axe throwing is cool, but oh, she's, yeah, but that's still like, doesn't the string on it or the rope on it kind of, doesn't it kind of like make it more difficult to be accurate as far as like what if it hooks improperly, or, and also what if you pull it back and it freaking stabs you in the face? Predator is one of the coolest freaking designs of any monster or creature, alien, in any sort of like movie ever. He's just so cool. Dang. Jeez, the Predator are so friggin' wasteful. Nice. Has anybody played that Predator game? That thing looks kind of fun, honestly. That looks really bad. Just saying, like, I feel like that looks really bad. The CG on that. It's horrendous. Oh, nice. She's gonna try to use that. That's pretty smart, actually. Make your throw true. Oh boy. That's perfect. Just don't do a lot of yanking, just steady pull. Steady pull. Oh, just a bear. Is the predator gonna go after the bear? Oh, the wind's blowing her scent towards the bear, huh? Can she get it? Oh, F. Nope. How are you gonna do that? The water sims in this are just not good. Oh, I hear that predator. Oh, that's cool. Predator's knocking us. You know, I actually buy that. Like, a predator against a grizzly is kind of cool. Because grizzlies are so freaking huge. And super strong, too. Yeah, I prefer the bear one. That was kind of awesome. Oh, that's cool. It's like bathing in its blood. That's really dope. I love the woods. Hiking is so much fun. I'd like to go to one of these areas and hike. Oh, hey.
What are you doing here?
There was a bear, but there was something else, and it was huge. I couldn't see it until it was covered in blood, but it looked like a moot beats.
Moot beats? What is that?
A monster from a children's story?
Now I'm gonna have to look that up, that's for sure.
Enough!
Use what you can. Oof. Douche, move. Oh, these guys are dead. Does it have the shoulder cannon? I hope so. It might not, just because they might be trying to like, it maybe didn't have that at this time. There's at least going to be one person skewered through the back and lifted up in the air by an invisible force. Guarantee it. Bruh. Your hubris is going to get you killed, bruh. Oh yes, he does have the shoulder cannon. They'd be super confused about all the lights too. They would have no freaking clue. Oh boy. Oh. Oh, it's not a shoulder cannon. It's like little. It's like darts, harpoon or something. Cut her loose, you idiots. At the very least, she needs to be able to get away. But I guess we have. Oh, that's neat. Whoa. He's got like a skull sort of helmet up front. Dang, I love how fast they move too. Oh, there's the Wilhelm scream a little bit. Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. Bruh. He's not feeling so good. Dang. Dang. My God, that's interesting that you just cut his legs off and then, jeez. Legs off and then skewered him right through the center. I feel like you probably want to take your hits while you could while he was distracted possibly. And without jumping and screaming. Like, well, I like that, that's pretty. I'm sure she'll be covered in mud by the end of the movie because that's how every single Predator movie has to go, I think. Bruh, move. No, just...
He has us.
Good on you. Use your brain. And also, why did he take so long to fire? Come on, son. I know I'm complaining a lot, but I am enjoying this. I'm enjoying it actually quite a bit. I don't really expect to be usually super impressed by Predator movies because it's... Dang. Dang. We need to at least see him rip out the spine and skull of one of these people. Is it a freaking bear trap? Buddy, come on. That's so inconvenient. And depending on the kind you got there, I mean, you could have not just like piercings in your leg, but like freaking broken leg. Which is not good. C'est friends, Why? Oh, were they the ones like a ton of freaking buffalo? Just skinning them and like leaving the bodies. Like, why wouldn't you just take the meat? Like, isn't that kind of useful? If you're going to, at least take the meat. I mean, even if you don't use everything that like the Comanches would use or your average Native American would use, I mean, why not just at least take the meat? Hope it gets infected, douche. Bruh, temper issues, my guy. Oh, her brother. What? Why? Like, it's like no point. And also, sure, it's like, why not help them take him out? Because clearly he's dangerous. They bait.
Yes.
And that's what you chose for Katami.
Probably not the best choice, just as an FYI. This is kind of cool though, because literally her and the Predator are going through the same rite of passage. That guy was in 2 pieces.
It's coming.
Wish I knew what he was saying. Probably not positive. Ego. Dang. That's so cool. Again, the Predator is just such a cool freaking creature.
It doesn't want bait. It doesn't hunt that way.
Yep. I was thinking that was the thing. I couldn't remember.
You had it, Naru.
Just hit her head.
You can see what I made. You always have.
Oh, wow, nice. Oh, the freaking skull on the front is kind of cool. That's actually not like the worst plan in the world. Are they gonna try to capture it? Just freaking kill it. What made you think a net was gonna do anything to this thing? You deserve to die at a point. That's cool. Muskets, I tell you what. So inconvenient. Can you imagine going to war with a musket? So inconvenient. He's like, oh yeah, what are you gonna do? Dang. You have nothing to lose at this point. He's gonna kill you. Just might as well shoot him. Are you kidding? It just deflected? Oh, is it just gonna be lasers? To like cut them in half or something? Oh, dang. Why would you just leave it there instead of being just like a jerk? There's just so many like pointless things that these people want to do. Do too bad. Dang. Dang. Nice. It's a cool sequence. I think it was well choreographed. Is this a translator? Oh, dude. Dude, like, losing your legs out in the middle of nowhere in this time period is a freaking death sentence. That's nasty. No, you're not gonna touch the gun. I mean, there's no reason for him to, like, hurt her because she's helping him at this point. Otherwise, he's gonna die. I mean, odds are he's gonna get, like, an infection anyways. Honestly, I would be kind of curious. I might actually even research it after this.
I'm freezing cold.
Freezing cold, slow down his blood flow, I guess, to keep him from bleeding out.
Don't leave me.
He's gonna play dead. Smart. Except the problem is, oh yeah, he's gonna see that his body's warm, isn't he? Oh no, actually, it cooled him down. Actually. Oh. I thought he was gonna live. Nice hit, dude. Oh, nice. Probably should have thought of that. You're doing good, kid. I think her brother's gonna die, though. He's just being too awesome right now to not die. She's got to go out and avenge him. He's dead.
It thinks I'm the threat.
Oh, dang. Shoot it. Shoot it. Or maybe don't, because again, it considers him the threat, not her still. So you can shoot it. Don't shoot it in the head, because we saw what happens there. It deflects. Good job, dude. You are like the MVP here. Gosh, I have to pee so bad. This is the problem. Drinking some. I keep drinking it too. I can't help it. I start thinking about drinking it and I gotta drink it. Oh my gosh, this dude. Don't try to shoot him from there. You are not accurate with a musket rifle that far. I mean, he could be, I guess, but it's just... They don't go very far at all. I mean, they go far, but, like, not accurately. Are you serious? She cut off his leg? Daggum, that's rough.
You bled my brother. So now you bleed. But I'm killing you.
Oh, dude. Dang. Demon? Yeah, I mean, I feel like they would think so. Dang. Base of the skull, right into the brain. It's gonna deflect. Oh, nice shot. What a great shot. Yeah, she got it all planned out. She's hiding in the trees. I like that too. Her original plan actually to hide in the tree. Nice job. Good for her. She deserves to win. She's being smart. I mean, that is really true, that like as long as you're smart, you generally can like win the day. You just gotta be smarter. You don't have to necessarily be stronger, you just have to be intelligent. Oh, dude. Cut his arm off? Dang. And I like seeing it better in the nighttime just because, like I said, the CG in this isn't the greatest. I mean, it's not bad. Like, it's not like terrible in most of it. Like with the predator effects and all that, but I think it definitely does better in the dark. No arm, multiple stab wounds, stabbed straight through multiple times. Like, I'd imagine he's not feeling very good. Yeehaw. Oh, I didn't even realize where she's at. That's pretty cool. I like that. Again, smart, but also he is strong and he's tall, so I don't know if... Yeah, well, hopefully if he's slowed down enough, you could maybe just do a killing blow.
This is as far as you go.
Yeah.
No more.
And she has the lights. The light's gonna be trained. She wanted him exactly there. And it's gonna hit him. And he's like, what? Nice. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Inside voice. Just kidding. She's outside. She's good. She can yell as much as she wants. Just be careful of neighbors, because really... What the heck is that? And why are you glowing? The glowing blood. So awesome.
We need to move to easier protected ground.
That's good though. I didn't mind that. I didn't mind that at all, actually. I'm gonna see if there's any sort of in credits scene on this. I probably should check that in advance because I don't know. Let's check real quick here before I... No, it doesn't look like there is. There wasn't at least anything after these credits with like the cave paintings. That sort of deals. Nope, nothing. Thank goodness. I have to pee so bad. Let's go ahead and talk about this for a second though, real quick. That way I can get this out of my system while I'm still excited about it. I really enjoyed this. I think it was really good. Like obviously, like I said, there is definitely suspension of disbelief to be had in this movie, but it is what it is. It's a Predator movie. Like, I remember watching the first Predator and being like, my gosh, what the heck am I watching? And literally as soon as Arnold Schwarzenegger as Dutch goes in with Apollo Creed, I can't remember his name in the movie, but anyways, he's like, you son of a bitch. And then he like does that sort of like fist grab thing just to show off their muscles, that whole meme now. I was like, okay, that's the movie we're watching. And I just thought it was really silly, and I immediately understood the type of movie I was watching and was able to accept it. And so then I think that's kind of the idea, is like with any of these Predator movies, when I go into them, I don't take them too seriously, and I think that's why I can enjoy them. I think that's kind of part of the problem with Predators. I feel like it almost tries to take itself way too seriously. Even though I think, enjoy that movie, it just feels kind of forgettable to me personally. Alien vs. Predator is a lot of fun because it knows what it is. So I might go ahead, as far as the ones I've seen, because I haven't seen the second Predator, and I have not seen the newest one before this one. I can't remember if it was like Predator or something like that. And also I haven't seen Alien versus Predator Requiem. So I haven't seen those two, but I have seen the kill counts for both of those. That being said, I think the way I'd rank it here is I would probably go the first one as my favorite, and then I would put, I think, the second spot's between Alien versus Predator and this. Honestly, I think I might like this one better, but I also do like the kind of tone of like that early 2000s sort of like ambience, I guess, for those movies. So I'm not entirely sure. I think I like Alien vs. Predator better than this, but like not by much. I think I do like this one a lot. I think it's cool. I am really kind of curious about like sort of the dynamic of her wanting to be Hunter and how that would have been dealt with in with the Comanche sort of environment or culture, I suppose is the way to put it. And if her overstepping on that would have, if she was actually overstepping, if that would have been, there would have been consequences for that. I'm just really kind of curious because sometimes that would happen in some cultures. I don't know about anything really when it comes to the Native Americans as far as that goes. But I was just kind of curious. That was one of the things I thought about. I was like, as far as realism goes, I'm kind of curious. So there's that. I need to remember what was the monster she was talking about that she said that it reminded her of and she thought it was. They said it was a children's story. It was like a Mitzi or something like that. I can't remember. Anyways, I'll probably have to go check that out because I'm curious what that is. But again, I want to talk about some of the stuff I like. I think that the direction was really good. The choreography was really good. The cinematography was really good. And honestly, I enjoyed, I think, even the dialogue. And I think pretty much they all did their job on the performances. Nothing like super special to write home about, but good. And I enjoyed the characters for the most part. I thought that, shoot, what's her name? Forgot her name. I was literally just saying it. Anyways, the main character, her name, I thought she was a very good character. And it didn't feel like too over the top of like, hey, I'm a woman, I can do everything a man can do or anything like that. It just felt like, hey, she's like, I want to hunt, I want to be a hunter, just like a lot of people nowadays would want to do. I mean, it's like, hey, oh, I'm gonna go hunt. All right, sounds good. So it didn't feel like too over the top, like she was trying to prove a point to everybody else or anything. It just felt like she's like, hey, I just want to be a hunter. It didn't feel like she was trying to prove a point about like her status or she can do everything that men can do or whatever. It just felt like she was wanting to do what makes her happy, which I can appreciate and I can accept. So I enjoyed that. I really did like that aspect of it. And I thought it was interesting that they brought in like the French trappers and stuff, because that was actually, that's definitely a historical thing, is the French trapping and getting furs and stuff like that. But the fact that they went through like an entire herd of buffalo is so obnoxious and just like skinned them and got their pelts, but like didn't use any meat or anything like that. Like, why not get the meat and try to sell that or to try to eat it? I mean, I guess it'd be a lot more work, I guess. And they're like, well, we have food, so let's just go ahead and just like leave it all. Not okay. Let's see here. I liked that it looked like some of the technology from the Predator was slightly downgraded. Like, he didn't have the laser cannon or the shoulder cannon. He had the little harpoon thing, the little dart, arrows or spears or whatever that shot out, which I thought that was cool, that it was something slightly different. I like that. I like that his helmet looked different. I did not like when they removed his helmet. He looked super weird. The CGI was not good. But I did like it once it got dark again. Once it got dark again, I was able to kind of look past anything bad, because like in the dark, it was harder to see any sort of flaws or whatever. But overall, like I said, I really did enjoy this movie. I didn't care for a lot of the CGI in the movie. But other than that, I mean, like, other than that, maybe some stupid choices by characters, I don't really care. It was good. It was enjoyable. I mean, other than that and some unrealistic stuff, I guess. But like, it's hard to tell also, as far as stupid decisions by characters, what they would have done at the time, just because they don't have horror movies or slashers or monster movies or anything like that that's like completely changing the way they think about things, which is 100% what happens to us in these scenarios, and that's why we get into these movies so stinking judgy. It's just because of that. But yeah, I'd be curious to see what they do next. I like that they switch things up for the Predator franchise. I really do. I think this is a good sort of change of pace. Oh, I thought of something else because I mentioned the whole like doing the Batman thing kind of as a joke. I mean, I know they did that in the comics, but I thought of something else that would be kind of a cool little crossover. I was joking actually. I was thinking about see how it'd fare against Jackie Chan. That'd be dope. That was just a joke, but obviously Jackie Chan. That would never happen. Anyways. Actually, you know, it would be kind of interesting. Oh, you know, if they're gonna go like in different cultures, it would be kind of cool to go like like sort of martial arts route and have like a martial arts fighter like go up against a predator. That would be kind of cool. Just to see some of the ingenuity there. Almost like a little experiments, kind of like, it's like, oh, hey, who would win in this fight? And maybe the protagonist doesn't always need to win. Maybe the predator wins sometimes. I don't know. That could be kind of a cool little series. I'm trying to think about how they could also do that. They could do that in a lot of different ways. A lot of different cultures. At least a couple. Specifically, I think of martial arts, and I think of this now. But that's actually kind of a cool concept. But anyways, I really did enjoy this. Tell me what you thought of this movie down in the comments down below. Did you like it? Was it meh? How would you rank it amongst the Predator films? Should I, even though I have seen the kill counts from Dead Meat, should I go and watch Predator 2 and the new Predator that came out like 2020, 2019 or something like that? I wasn't frankly very interested in that one. It just seemed kind of goofy. And also, should I see Predator Requiem, Alien vs. Predator Requiem? Again, seen the kill counts on all those. Actually, I don't think I watched the kill count on Predator 2, actually. So maybe I should watch that one. Maybe I'll watch it on the channel at some point. I don't know. That being said, I did enjoy it. And again, I'll be happy to hear from you guys, what you guys thought of it, any of your complaints, and also any of the questions I had throughout this, as far as what the culture would allow for and all that stuff. Definitely feel free. I'm going to try to research it anyways, but definitely feel free to comment on that down below, because who knows how long my attention span will last to actually find that information. So go ahead and let me know what you know in the comments down below. So I'd appreciate that, but I'd also appreciate a like, and I'd appreciate a subscribe. And if you're interested in supporting me further, you can always check out my Patreon and see different updates for patrons only. In fact, actually, I'm going to start working on an ad for Dubby, a little skit type of thing, and if I might even make posts on there about it, maybe get some input or something. So if you're interested in seeing anything about that specifically, and not worried about full reactions or early access or anything like that, you can always go ahead and just do the lowest tier, and I'll be happy to give people updates on what I'm doing there and anything about Dubby. And speaking of Dubby, if you are interested, which you definitely should, because it is absolutely freaking delicious, go check out Dubby on their website. I think it's just www.dubby.gg. And the link's down in the description down below. Just go ahead and get the little starter pack just so you can give them a try. It's super cheap. Get 10% off at checkout with my code TOMCAT. Just to let them know and to help me out as much as you can. But again, I would definitely give it a try. It's really worth it, honestly. I wasn't sure whether I was going to do the sort of sponsorship deal or not. But as soon as I tried it, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm 100% on board for this. This is delicious. So I am really excited to see where my channel's going here. Just like I said, please subscribe, like, do all that stuff. I'm going to, Raymundo, if you are watching this reaction, I'm going to be checking out In the Army now, I think is what it's called, with Pauly Shore, as you requested. I just thought I'd do this as soon as I possibly can so I could capitalize on it. So I appreciate that. I'm going to message you as well. But and also, for anybody else who wants to suggest specific movies, then you can go check out my Patreon as well, and there's an option on there so you can refer specific movies to me for me to watch, and as long as it's within my guidelines, I'll watch them. So, but just general suggestions on YouTube, usually, even if I am going to watch them, it's going to take a while before I get to it. So just, yeah, check me out there. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I really enjoyed this. And I will see you in the next one.